So it's just going to be a random chat, I guess. If somebody comes up with a cool story or something like that, I can change the title, but it would have to be like a longer story, not just like one sentence. So tomorrow I'm going down to Petersburg, Illinois to get my 19-year-old son who has autism to be a part of the 2 million view video. He was also in the 1 million view video because he's been on my channel. Hi, Myers Paranormal. Tomorrow I'm going to go get Seth. Myers Paranormal has a channel. They've been uploading videos quite often, and their videos are not too long and they're interesting. So, it'll keep your interest to keep watching the whole video. And if you watch the whole video, it helps with their watch time. Even if you can watch a video without, even if you only have time to listen to a video. Oh, Myers Paranormal said they're excited to see Seth in the video. Yeah, he's excited. He has autism. He did not start talking until he was 7. He was like a happy baby that could say some words, and then around 18 months, he just started staring at stuff and didn't talk again. So, and then he couldn't do a lot of things. So, hi everybody. Anyway, so I'm gonna go down to Petersburg. There, I forget all the cemetery names, but there's the cemeteries down there historical. Abraham Lincoln used to live out there, and like all his friends are there. His attorney's out there, his doctor's out there, his best friend's out there, the first love of his life is out there. I'm talking about buried. There's Rose Hill, where they're all at, I believe, and then Oakland Cemetery. I don't know if the Oakland has another cemetery next to it. Sometimes big cemeteries are actually 2 different cemeteries. They have 2 different entrances and 2 different signs. So I don't remember if that's like that, because I kind of have a feeling like there's a 3rd cemetery out there, but I don't remember. Or a 4th, because there is a 3rd one that's super small. There is one that has 3 wood crosses from like the 1900s, could have been 1900, and they built these crosses. They're about a story and a half on a building tall, or one of them is, I don't know, they're huge. And so those are still standing. There's a lot of broken stones as usual. It's an older cemetery. I would guess that there's probably 150 people buried there, which is small. And because even a small cemetery could still have around 1,000 graves. Cemeteries tend to have a lot more graves than, what it seems like. But you can get that information off the internet. Thank you for the thumbs up. How many people are buried in the cemetery? So, Abraham Lincoln's over there. Not him, but his friends. Abraham Lincoln's somewhere else. His friends, the first love of his life. There's a lot of other old stones and new ones, because there's, except for that small one I was just talking about, the other cemeteries still have room. So they're mixed. It's not just, it has like old sections. But the old sections are not in one area of the cemetery. They're kind of spread out. And the sections have numbers on them. Myers Paranormal, I've heard that good rule of thumb is to multiply the graves you see by 3, pretty much accurate number. Okay, cool. I don't know how to guess it. I was just talking about looking at it on the internet, but that's a good idea. It's for sure when you see a small cemetery, especially if there's missing stones or broken stones, or you can tell that somebody was buried there, but there's not left much to mark that somebody was there. There's even more graves that the stones are missing from. A lot of cemeteries are like that, where you can look up, oh, there's 500 people buried here, but you only see 25 stones. Bachelor's Grove, I forget the name of the city. I want to say Mississippi. I don't know. It starts with an M, but Bachelor, like a single man, Bachelor's Grove in Illinois, I forget what it was like. Almost 200 people were buried there. But when you go there, all you see, like, literally is 12 graves, and almost all of them are broken. Because most of them fell into the water. Sean Ginger, crack paraphernalia we seen up there. I think Sean's talking about Rose Hill Cemetery, where off in a far corner on the top of a hill by some trees on the border of part of the cemetery, there was it Sean, I don't know if it's called Poor Boy. It's like a metal dish scrubby thing like this, and it's metal, and some kind of drug users use it as a filter. You said it was for crack, for filtering crack. And we have found one randomly in this corner where there was a lot of, Chore Boy, not Poor Boy, Chore Boy. Sometimes gas stations have them for sale up at the front by the register. And something's weird if, they're selling metal dish sponges in the front of the, crack and meth, Sean Ginger. If they're selling dish sponges at the register, they're not used for dishes. Just like when you see those little red roses that are like the size, like as long as your finger, and there's like a glass dome and pipe around it. That's not so you can give somebody that weird looking flower in a glass dome. That's for drugs too. So, but I don't have those issues. Not to be rude, but the people who do have crack and meth issues, current or in the past, often you can see it in their skin and their teeth. And you can tell by my skin and teeth that I don't look like that, or I don't use those drugs. Crack pipe, that's what Sean Ginger says. Crack pipe, the one with the little tiny flower. Those are up by the register, and someone comes in all gangster with guns on them and stuff. They're not buying that little rose to give to somebody. They're using the glass dome as a pipe. But anyway, so going to all these cemeteries down in Petersburg, Illinois, I'm going to try to spend a few hours out there. I'm going to spend a few hours with Seth out there. I'll have my other children with me as well. So my middle son is stubborn, and he might like throw a fit or not really want to participate in the video, even though like he is in some of my videos. Otherwise, my youngest son and Seth, my 19-year-old, will happily be in the video. Sean Ginger, that's why they love truck stops. Who loves truck stops? Crackheads. Not sure what he's talking about, because we're talking about the Chore Boy that they sell at the near register sometimes at the gas stations. But anyway, so gonna spend a few hours out in Petersburg. Definitely a few hours with Seth. It's supposed to be in the 40s. Today it was 8 degrees, real feel -5. And it's been under 20 degrees for a little bit now. So it's been hard to go outside without feeling like you're going to get sick or it's too cold or your nose starts running. So we'll see what's out there. Probably do a paranormal thing out there. Sean Ginger can be used as multi drugs. Okay, I'm done talking about that, Sean. Not trying to be rude. I know Sean, so he's not going to take that personal. Anyway, we can do some paranormal investigation out there. It's just that when I've done EVP in the past, want to say no, it's not GhostCom. I forget the program. But the EVP program, which I was using way before these other ones, there was a lot of demons out there, so I can't just go do paranormal investigation just wherever, you know? And a lot of the places where these demons were people would go, like near the signs, like so-and-so is buried here, because there's like wooden blue signs that are arrows that point towards the grave, or there's rocks with plaques on them and things like that. To some of those areas have like a lot of demon activity. I'm not afraid to like. It depends because I have been afraid in the past, but I can handle being around the demon as long as they don't. Well, they have shown themselves to me before, and I dealt with it, but like I can deal with it, but I don't really want to put myself in a position where I'm bringing bad luck home or something like that. But I do have Florida water. Sean Ginger, can we both have a sandwich tomorrow? So anyway, Sean gets off topic sometimes, and that's fine. But I'm not going to be talking about sandwiches right now. So I was talking about Sean tomorrow is seeing Seth doing the 2 million view video, going to some cemeteries, being out there for a few hours. I talked about how the cemeteries have a lot of history. Myers Paranormal, I'm sure you don't want the kids around the demons. Yeah, that's right. Well, you know what, though? My oldest son's dad will be out there. Sean Ginger. Have a sandwich at the cemetery? I could. Sean Ginger was talking about me eating a sandwich at the cemetery. Josh, my oldest son's dad, can watch the kids because he has a VR headset, the things that you put on your face where it's like a game, and the kids like to do that. The 2 million video, I'm not doing any paranormal like on the spot. If I do put paranormal on it, it will be like edited in from the past, and it would only be the stuff that's already on the channel. So I would never just put new paranormal stuff on a 2 million video that's about past videos. So, but you're right. I mean, children don't need to be around that. I've gotten lucky where they haven't really picked things up, but they have been in cemeteries where all of a sudden out of the blue they catch a certain emotion. So they might be like a little depressed or a little sad, or all of a sudden something's funny out of the blue, but there's no reason for feeling that need to laugh. So they are sensitive to it. Ethan, the youngest, says that he's brave but scared at the same time, which it's true. You can be brave and scared at the same time. being scared, but still doing it, is part of being brave. So that makes sense. And I'm not too sure. I'm confused on Seth because sometimes he'll just say an answer of what he thinks you want to hear. Sometimes he gives an answer just to get you to not really say a whole lot. Or sometimes the answer really is how he feels and thinks. So sometimes he says he's afraid of ghosts. Most of the time he says he doesn't even believe in ghosts. So not sure. One of the recent last times he said ghosts are invisible monsters, but they weren't real. I have a notification right now from Tombstone Whispers channel. Tombstone Whispers is another cemetery channel. I like Tombstone Whispers. Actually, I've had the channel for 4 years, and it didn't really hit off until August. And they were one of the first channels, Tombstone Whispers, but whispers at the end instead of an S after the R, it's a Z. It's a married couple, and it's a biracial couple, I believe, and they come from different heritages, and they do short videos. None of them are long. They're kind of cool. Hi, Janita. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Tombstone Whispers is another cemetery channel that supports this channel. It's a married couple that does short videos, and they use their older videos have a lot of effects in them. So like a butterfly flying across the screen, or just a warped thing going on or something like that, or maybe a little snow coming in. I love effects. People should use effects on everything. So I find it neat. They do a lot of stories, not really telling all the story as much as finding a grave, letting you know who it is, letting you know an outline of what happened possibly. And if they don't find it, they just still post a video and say, hey, we didn't find it, but here's a video. Myers Paranormal, have a good night, go to bed. Myers Paranormal is a paranormal channel that also goes to cemeteries all the time. They said that they're leaving for the night. Myers is Myers Paranormal. They're also on the channel list for supporting channels for this channel. So Tombstone Whispers was the first one being real friendly with me. And then all of a sudden out of the blue, I don't know if everyone came from them or not, but all of a sudden out of the blue, there's all these channels that supported my channel and that wanted to be part of the channel, that watch this channel. And so I made new friends, and they're people that have the same interests as me. It's kind of like being in a club or taking a class or something like that, where you're around people that have the same interests. I'm not going to find that in the town that I live in. I'm not even going to find that anywhere in this region that is all of a sudden going to have my interest in this. A lot of people think that doing cemetery videos is weird and strange. Oh, have a good night, Myers Paranormal. Yes, sir. What? Come say hi.
I'm not scared of ghosts.
Come over here. Wait, they didn't hear you. They didn't hear you. You have to speak slowly.
I'm not scared of ghosts.
He said he's not scared of ghosts. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for everybody watching. So apparently my younger son is saying he's not afraid of ghosts, but he was kind of laughing. So I'm not sure how, serious he is about that. But I'm not going to stay on long tonight. I was hoping that somebody would have a ghost story or a paranormal story, any kind of story at all, or if they know of an urban legend. But it is Friday night, and a lot of people have things to do on Friday night, or they go to bed early for the weekend. So I'm not going to stay on too late. I will probably go live tomorrow in Petersburg. Don't know what cemetery, don't know what I'm going to go live for. And I'll be taking shorts, I'll be taking regular videos, seeing Seth doing the 2 million view video. Staying down there. I don't think I'm going to stay the night over because it costs a lot of money to stay at that lodge. And it's a 3-hour drive from there back home. So there's really no reason for me not to go home. So I hope everybody has a good night, and thank you for watching. Please watch from the beginning for, whatever information, just to hear me talk or because you like to hang out. So I hope you have a good night, Janita. And I hope you have a good night, Sean. Myers Paranormal got off. And check out Tombstone Whispers, their cemetery channel from Oregon, United States of America. The cemeteries that they see are not like the cemeteries I see around here a lot. So it is different. It's a married couple that are very positive. She goes off and does her own thing while he takes video. He's always talking about his wife, including his wife in the video. So it's very, Sean Ginger said, wait for what?
I'm not scared of ghosts.
Tombstone Whispers are nice to each other, and it's nice to see. I'm not sure what Sean Ginger wants. Good night, Janita. Big smiles. I'm not putting comments in the comments right now. Just repeating it because a lot of people that watch this video later do not hit the live chat tab and watch it as it goes. They'll just watch the video. Sean, what do you want me to wait for? Watch, she has something to say and I click off. Oh, good night, Sean. Everybody have a good Friday. Bye.